Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhynes, and let's get into this episode. This episode is going to be The Cisco Kid. Original air date's July 20th, 1958, and the title is Dynamiting of a Bridge. Let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West. Cisco! The sheriff! He's getting closer! This way, Poncho! Vámonos! The Cisco Kid! Cisco Kid in our gripping story, The Dynamiting of the Bridge. There are men who cannot take a defeat without seeking revenge. Such a man was Merton Blaine, construction engineer, who back in the early 1870s in Waco, Texas, nearly put over his scheme to have an innocent man lynched for the crime Blaine himself committed. As our story opens, Merton Blaine and his henchman Sneed Murdo are crossing the Brazos River on the ferry raft. They are both looking up at the new bridge that spans the river.
Too bad you couldn't have got the job building that bridge, Mr. Blaine.
I should have had the job, according to my bid. But I lost out to politics and a family connection.
Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. I did all I could to slow down construction past the deadline limit, the way you told me to do. But they caught on and fired me.
We're not beaten yet.
But the bridge is all finished, Mr. Blaine. They're going to cut the ribbon tomorrow morning.
$1 will get you 1,000. Nobody uses that bridge.
What do you mean?
Tonight we're going to dynamite it.
What?
And if we can find a cat's paw to take the blame, I might get the contract to build a new bridge.
But the dynamite? By Jupiter, Mr.
Now, not so loud, you fool. The ferryman watches us.
Yeah, but... Well, you're the boss.
Speaking of the ferryman, let's go talk to him, Sneed. I'm getting an idea. Hey, that's quite a bridge, my friend.
Sure, my name's Carl Oliver. He's a humdinger. A blaster, anyway. She's going to put me plumb out of a job.
Yes, I imagine so. It's too bad. But if it's any help, I have a suggestion for you.
What's that, mister?
You might blow the bridge up. What's that, Sneed?
Yeah, that'll do the trick, all right. Right, give me now, mister, that's an idea. Just blow her up higher than a kite, eh?
You'd certainly have a job afterwards.
Yeah, wouldn't I, though? I'd have a job cracking rocks to jail. Well, stand by the land, gents.
When we get it yours, Sneed, you tell the boys to go into Colby's store one at a time and fire the dynamite.
Yeah, I'll go buy some, too.
Old man Colby might get suspicious if one man bought all of it.
Anything else, boss?
Yes. Keep an eye on the sheriff. I'll want to know where he is from now till after the job's done.
But Cisco, Uncle Poncho tell Panchito you always look for the trouble.
Your Uncle Poncho did not mean that, Panchito.
That's what he say. Look for the trouble.
I never look for trouble for its own sake in all my life. What Poncho meant was that sometimes we try to help people who are in trouble.
Oh, please, Cisco. We look for just a little trouble, no?
Panchito, you may as well stop teasing. You are going back to Hermosillo to school as fast as I can get you there.
Panchito too old for school. Panchito 12 years old.
That is just when you need school the most.
But, Cisco...
I do not want to argue about it, Nino. We'll stop at that store ahead and buy you a new cord for your sombrero. We'll ride on through Waco and make camp outside the town.
Please, Cisco. But just a teeny little trouble before.
Panchito.
Please,
Oh, yeah, oh. Hold the store. We will go in here. Yeah, look, Panchito. Down toward the river. There's a fine new bridge.
Fine bridge.
We will have a closer look in a few minutes. Well, that is a storekeeper. We want something you may not have in stock, but...
Now, don't tell me you want dynamite, too.
Dynamite? No. Why'd you say that?
What? The last 5 hombres in here bought 10 sticks of dynamite apiece. Hey, what do you want?
A cord for the Niño sombrero. The cord he has on there is broken.
No, I got a couple of them, sure.
Oh, bueno. Hey, let me have one, please.
There you be. And there's your change.
Gracias, senor. Did you tell the sheriff about the purchase of dynamite?
Tell him? No. Nothing unusual. Hombres buying dynamite.
It seems unusual to me. 5 hombres in succession buying 10 sticks of dynamite apiece. All right, well, adios, senor.
Adios.
Cisco,
What is it, Poncho?
we go to a sheriff about dynamite?
See, Ponchito. After you wipe that wet sawdust off your boot,
What's sawdust?
see, the floor in there was covered with it. Viejo must sell ice to be stored in sawdust. There you are. Now, let us ride to the sheriff's office.
Cisco.
Up, Yellow Cow.
Corona. Dynamite. I'd have to go to school to know that means trouble. And not teeny legal trouble, neither.
Go there,
Corona.
come on, Poncho.
See, Cisco. Got the sheriff sitting on the bench?
He does not look like a sheriff to me, senor. Well, we're going to the office.
Well, who do you think you're looking at, Shrimp?
Panchito, look at you, senor.
Don't get smart.
Panchito was minding his own business, hombre. Suppose you mind yours.
Now you look at here, stranger.
We have no time to waste. Buenas tardes, senor sheriff.
Buenos tardes.
Well, what can I do for you? Well, I felt I should report something to you, Sheriff. The viejo in Polby's store told me 5 men, one after another, bought dynamite this afternoon.
Well, what of it?
That is for you to say, Senor Sheriff.
Cisco, tell you something, you better take notice, senor sheriff.
Cisco. Are you the Cisco Kid?
That is what I am called.
I know of you, Cisco. If I get a chance, I'll call around and ask old man Polby about that dynamite. But I doubt if I'll get the chance. Not with 1,000,001 things to do in connection with the opening of the new bridge.
I'm merely reporting it, Sheriff, so I... Hey, wait. So, you wanted to hear what was being said, hombre?
Any law against sitting on these steps?
You want the bench out there when we get here.
If you're going to hang around here, Sneed, go sit on that bench. You don't improve the looks of them steps any.
Whatever you say, Sheriff.
We'll go along now, Senor Sheriff. Come, Panchito.
Dynamite makes a big bang, senor sheriff.
I'll keep it in mind. Good day, idiot.
Adios, senor.
Adios, not la vista.
Mighty smart hombre, ain't you, Cisco? I got a good mind to take a poke at you.
I would not try it, hombre, if I were you.
You take the poke at Cisco, you get 2 pokes back, hombre.
Panchito, you're only a niño. Remember your manners. Up, Diablo.
Claro.
If you know what's good for you, you'll keep on riding out of town.
That settles it, Panchito. We will not make camp outside Waco tonight. We'll stay in town and keep our eyes open.
Oh, bueno.
Unless I miss my guess, a lot of mischief is brewing.
This boat headed right, Sneed. So dark I can't see that bridge pier.
Pull on your left door. Rest a little, Mr. Blaine. That's good. Hold her as she is. Sure will go hard with us if they catch us. They're a mighty tough bunch of hombres in this town. Every last one of them's in favor of this bridge.
Oh, but that ferryman.
He don't count.
It so happens that he counts very much, Sneed.
Maybe, but... Say, You sure we can get far enough downriver before this dynamite goes so they won't spot us?
Now, look. I've thought this whole plan through from start to finish. Now, get that sack of dynamite up on the pier.
Yes, Mr. Blaine.
I'll hold the boat steady. Get it right up under the bridge.
That's what I'm doing. There we are. Now, I'll light this here fuse.
Shield the match with your hand so they won't see the light from shore.
There she goes. Better start rowing, Mr. Blaine. If they was to catch us...
Oh, don't be so chicken-hearted, Sneed. Just keep a lookout ahead because I won't row into any.
Well, looks all clear. What do we do when we get to shore?
We'll hustle back and mingle with the crowd. I make the accusation. You have the boys start flinching talk.
But suppose he ain't there.
He will be, of course. He lives only a stone's throw away from that end of the bridge.
There.
Now we're getting in the clear, Sneed.
I better keep rowing, though. This ain't far enough.
Oh, I intend to. About time that dynamite exploded.
You don't suppose the fuse went out, do you?
If it did, we'll go back and try again.
Oh, not me. Once is enough for me.
Why, you coward.
There she goes.
Now we'll go ashore and carry out the rest of the plan.
Look that big bang, Cisco.
The explosion came from the direction of the river, and Madre mia, look at that bridge.
He's all cut into pieces in the middle.
And on fire besides. That dynamite those hombres bought in Colby's
You
store.
sure that is, Cisco?
I cannot be certain, Panchito. But such a guess is fairly safe.
But why anybody want to blow a brand new bridge, Cisco?
I have no idea, Nino. There's the sheriff over there.
It's hombre talking to
Let's walk over.
I tell you, that's the way it is, Sheriff. Both Sneed and I heard him say it.
When was this, Poncho?
Today, when we crossed the river on this ferry raft.
Come on, we'll go talk to him. Let us follow them, Panchito.
Anybody do a thing like that ought to be legal.
Cisco, he's the hombre the sheriff called Sneed.
I see him, Panchito.
All right, boys. All right. That's enough talk to lynch. Cut it out. Cut it out. I don't want to hear any more.
Hey, you the ferryman?
Yep, that's right, Sheriff. My name's Carl Oliver.
I'll do the talking. Did you tell Mr. Blaine here that you'd like to blow up this bridge?
Huh? Blow up the... I never told him nothing of the kind. Didn't you say it was an idea to blow her higher than a kite in those words?
Well, Oliver?
Yeah, I did. But it was this way, Sheriff. Now, there you are, Sheriff. He's the man who blew up this bridge. No, I ain't either, Sheriff. No, that ain't true.
Come on, boys. We'll save the sheriff the trouble, and the rest of them will take them and lynch them.
What do you do, Cisco?
The sheriff, stop this lynching.
Get it out, boys.
Wait, hombres, wait. Let the law handle this matter. You do not want a lynching on your hands?
Big bang with the sheriff, Cisco. Look out, Cisco.
Oh, you're in this, hey? Get the big hombre.
You want to fight your sheriff? You. And you. Hey. You. Yeah.
That's the way to fight, Cisco. You hit the whole bunch now.
Boys, get like that. Now I'll get him with this gun butt.
You're not hurt, Cisco. Stop that, hombre.
Get out of my way, sooner or I'll kick you into the river.
Hey, come to think of it, boys, I believe that big stranger was in league with the ferryman.
Hey, that's an idea, Mr. Blaine. How about it, boys? Let's have a double.
So Cisco faces death at the hands of the mob. In just a moment, we'll return to the Cisco Kid. the Cisco Kid in our gripping story, The Dynamiting of the Bridge. At the scene of the dynamiting of the bridge over the Brazos River, Cisco joined the sheriff in fighting the mob bent on lynching ferryman Carl Oliver, falsely accused of the crime. But the mob knocked out the sheriff and Cisco, and then, egged on by Merton Blaine and Sneed Murdo, called for the lynching of Cisco, too. So...
We'll lynch Cisco, too.
That was my head.
You won't have to worry about your head much longer, Cisco. What me in the stomach with your shrimp? By thunder! Oh!
Panchito, look out, Niño.
Why, you little weasel! Into the river, you go!
You hombres, put the Niño down.
Sure, down in the river.
No. Panchito not can swim. Panchito
Here you go!
Right, Panchito. Get even with your punch. Back! Watch it, boys. Get away. Hey, Panchito, I'm coming. Get up! I have you, Niño. Now, do not fight me. Keep your head above water.
It wants to be out from water.
Right now. Stay as quiet as you can, Panchito. Stay on this side of the bridge, but they may think the current has carried us downstream.
Now this way, boys.
It's come away, Cisco.
See, Niño. That's all. We can go ashore now. There's not a moment to lose. We have to stop that lynching.
Wait a minute, boys. Not a sign of that little kid that confounded Cisco, Mr. Blaine. Stupid dope. Let him get away. Well, he's strong as a moose, that Cisco is. All right. He got away, and we'll have to make the best of it. We can swing this here ferryman. I tell you, he's guilty. You two know that. It's just a play. Take the ferryman to the springs, boys. There's a nice, tall sycamore tree there. I'll be right along. No, I tell you, I didn't blow up no bridge. You can't lynch a man that ain't guilty. Things are working pretty nice, Mr. Blaine.
Yes, except for that Cisco Kid getting away. I don't like that, Sneed.
What about the sheriff?
He was gun whipped hard enough so he'll be unconscious for some time to come.
You're the boss. What do you want me to do?
You'd better be the lookout man for Cisco. Have your guns ready, Sneed. If you get a shot at him, make it good.
Dry gulch him, huh?
With no hesitation. I don't want to take any chances of his interfering with us. So shoot him down.
Those hombres go down the river, Cisco. They look for us, no?
Never mind them now, Pancho. We must attend to the sheriff.
Sheriff is dead?
No. He was hit hard. There is a sombrero over there in the ground. Go fill it with water, Nino. Hurry, Panchito.
Coyotes, blasted coyotes.
All right, Sheriff. All right. Now, do not try to get up.
Who are you? Oh, Cisco.
Hey, you are knocked out. You're all right in a moment. Gracias, Nino. Save your face and hit me, Sheriff. That makes you feel better.
The prisoner. He was going to lynch him.
Say, you're all right now? I'll go after those hombres.
Oh, of course I'm all right. I'm going with you. Well, at least they didn't get my guns. That them downriver, where them torches are.
Si, senor. Let us go.
Not walk so fast. Can't the Panchito keep up with you?
Panchito, I want you to go back to the stable where our horses are. Wait there for me.
But, Cisco, after we just find the
Do
trap...
as I say, Nino. I want to take no chances of your getting hurt.
Panchito, it's pretty tough for the numbers.
Panchito, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Then do it.
Panchito, go back to sleep. I'd rather be with you, Cisco.
We better hurry, Cisco. I'll sure breathe easier when I get that ferryman safe in jail.
I do not think he is the guilty one, Sheriff.
But he said he...
See, I heard what he said. He did not sound guilty. I were you, I would get a description from the storekeeper of the 5 hombres who bought that dynamite, and then down, Sheriff, quick.
Where'd that shot come from?
From that little shed just ahead of us. Stay behind that rock, Senor Sheriff, and draw his fire. I'll get around behind the shed and go after that hombre.
Miss me, you blasted polecat! See how you like this!
What's your fire, Sheriff?
My thunder!
My hands on this Bandito. Here's the one. You threw Bandito in the river. The extra high punch to the jaw. It's called for it.
Hey, good work, Cisco.
Bandito, I thought I told you to go back to the stable.
But Panchito had a shooting, Cisco. Afraid maybe Cisco may be hurt. Please, Cisco. Panchito, go with you.
What are you going to do with a Nino like this one, Sheriff?
No, Cisco. I leave him here to keep guard over this buzzard of a Sneed. I'll put handcuffs on Sneed, of course.
Very well, Panchito. Wait here for me. And this time, I mean wait, no matter what you hear. Now keep your eye on this Bandito. And do not let him call out for help after he comes through.
Let's go, Cisco.
In just a moment. I want to light a match first, Sheriff. Have a look. Just as I thought.
What in blazes?
Specks of sawdust on his boots. I'll explain that later. Come on, Sheriff.
All right, boys. Get that rope on him. No. Get this over with. Wait. Would you give me a chance to say something, boys? You said your say, Oliver. No, get the rope on him. You can't do this, man. I'm sending you tired.
Have no fear, senor. You will not be hurt.
What? Cisco and the sheriff. That's right, Blaine. Don't make any wrong moves, any of you. These guns are in good working order. You can't stop us. This man deserves lynching.
Hombre, this first bullet will be for you. The moment that rope tightens.
Well, all right, easy, boy, easy. Let us slack away on the rope.
Get your hands in the air, all of you.
I'm sure glad to see you two.
You, Blaine, if that is your name, get that rope off him. Quickly.
Now, see here, Cisco.
I can quickly. Now, stop it. Next one will do more than take off your hat, hombre. Now move.
All right, easy. Cisco here don't believe you'll get the dynamite that bridge, Oliver. What's your story? Well, this man here and a fellow named Sneed was on my ferry raft, and they was looking at the bridge and talking low, and then they said the bridge had put me out of a job, and why didn't I blow it up? They was both smiling, and I thought they was making a joke, so I said, sure, why didn't I blow it higher than a kite?
Around some people, senor, you have to be very careful what you say.
I sure found that out, mister.
Well, Sheriff?
I kind of believe him, Cisco. I'll have to question him a little more, though. You boys get on home now. I don't want no more trouble with you.
See, you gave us a headache apiece. That is enough for one night.
And you come with us, Blaine. Not until I have it out with this interferer.
I suppose I can stand one more fight. But does not last too long.
Oh, thunderation. I wanted a crack at that skunk, too.
You should have spoken before, senor. But do not worry. I believe the law will take plenty of cracks at him. Panchito, I told you to stand guard over that other hombre.
Do not get away, Cisco. Panchito finds some old rope and just tie him up like the turkey.
Give me one good reason for disobeying my order, Panchito, and I will overlook this.
Oh, see, Cisco. You tell Panchito keep away from trouble.
See?
So, Panchito has to stay right with Cisco to find out what trouble is. Or he not know what to keep away from, no? Cisco?
See, Panchito.
Oh, storekeeper point out banditos who buy the dynamite.
See, Nino. And the sheriff arrested the banditos.
They're all in jail now.
I see.
You know what Panchito likes to do now, Cisco?
No, what?
Go find some more banditos.
No. Panchito, you are going to Hermosillo.
But nothing happens there. Panchito wants to stay with Cisco.
No, Nino. You must know how much your mamacita and your papacito miss you.
Oh, Panchito miss them too, Cisco. But when Panchito go home, his Papacito put him to work after school in the egg business.
In the egg business?
See?
Well, I did not know your papacito was in that business, Panchito.
Yes, for almost 2 years now.
Well, he must have a great many hens by now.
Not got any hens.
Not any hens at all?
Not one, Cisco.
But I do not understand, Panchito. If your papacito has no hens,
See?
then where does he get his eggs?
Oh, it's that easy, Cisco. From his ducks.
Oh, Panchito.
Oh,
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate our shows in your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to OTRWesterns.com/Facebook. Join in the conversation by going to OTRWesterns.com/Discord. And don't forget to send us an email, podcast@OTRWesterns.com. This episode is copyright under the Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike copyright. For more information, go to OTRWesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and again, thanks for listening.